let's get to the early games. Right now, the Washington football team visiting Detroit is off the board. It's the next game in the rotation. So let's move on to the Philadelphia Eagles, the fighting Philadelphia Eagles visiting the New York Football Giants. Eagles are 3.5-point favorites on the road, getting all the money, so the sharp side, and getting all the bets, so the public side. Yeesh.
Yeah, it's the battle for the NFC East, my friend. Divisional game. Whoever wins this is probably going to win this division. And when I'm looking at this, I see two teams that are pretty much evenly matched. The Giants, they have a good defense. The Eagles have a pretty banged up defense, but their front four is just really good for the Eagles. And it's hard to back either of these teams. So in my mind, if I had this number at 3, it's 3.5 with the Giants now. I'll take the 3.5 with the Giants, but this feels like a field goal game. And coming off a bye week for the Eagles, it's hard for me to want to put this in the competition taking the Giants. So I'm cool with staying away from this one.
Look, the problem with the Giants is Daniel Jones. And you will not get me to bet on Daniel Jones because he's too much of a bet killer. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It throws every sort of metric that we believe in out the window because he will do all the things that we think are supposed to happen. And then at the end of the game, he'll hold the ball too long, he'll get sacked. He'll hold the ball too long, he'll throw an interception. He'll hold the ball too long, run out of the pocket, make a bad pass. Like, if you're going to bet, you have to account for some variations in luck, some variances in sort of what you expect to happen. But he plays so far outside the lane of what you expect to happen because he's so unpredictable. There's managing unpredictability, and there is like just walking into the gaping maw of unpredictability. And Daniel Jones is that gaping maw.
And right now, Carson Wentz is pretty much the same. That's why if you are taking the Eagles, I can't follow you because last week the Giants had 3 interceptions and a fumble recovery and won a game by 3 points. So you're just seeing the Giants aren't consistent on offense. They can't put together drives. They get third downs when they need it. So I'm with you. I'm happy to stay away from this one.
You know what I don't hate here? And this is going to feel very anti-sharp. I don't hate the Packers as 2 touchdown favorites against the Jags.
Crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's tough because, like, it's tough for me to grade out this quarterback on the Jags. Like, I don't have much tape on him. Don't have a lot of numbers on him. He played one game against Houston, which we talked last week. I think Houston is just terrible. And 14 points is so many points, though. And the Packers run D, you can run on them. I wouldn't do it. I'd probably take the Jags here. I got this at 13. The fact that it's 14 still, which is interesting, means to me that not a lot of people are hitting this game. It must be like a low number amount of money on this game. Because that's funny. They would just hang it at 14 and then leave it there for 2 days. So that must mean that they're getting enough even money on both sides. So they're just like, you know what, we'll just let the public play this out as the week goes on here because they know people are gonna have this in teasers and things like that. So that's an interesting number.
Well, my friend, you're not wrong. It is one of the least bet games on the board, according to the Action Network app right now. On Sunday afternoon, my 14-year-old son, who likes to troll me, said 2 things to me. He said, as of right now, this is before Tua started playing, as of right now, Jake Luton is the best rookie quarterback in the state of Florida. And then he said to me, hey, Dad, I know you always feel bad that the Bears drafted Mitch Trubisky over Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson, but know this. Mitch Trubisky has more wins this year as a starter than Deshaun Watson.
That is actually factually true.
I know.
From my standpoint, any quarterback that'd be on the Bears right now will be having a tough run. You guys might have one of the worst offensive lines I've ever seen. Just so many injuries. It's just brutal for Bears fans.
We're down 4 guys. It's rough.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's totally bad. Buccaneers visiting the Panthers. This game opened at 6. In some places, it's still at 6. In some places, it's down to 4.5. Tremendous amount of money. Not huge volume of bets, but a lot of money. I feel like John King there. Not a huge amount of volume coming in from this county right now, but still, looking at the magic wall, 86% of the money, 70% of the bets coming in on Carolina. Again, we got to count the bets. The bets are not in yet. We got to count the bets. We're going to have a change. But right now, this is what it looks like. That was pretty good, I thought.
Oh, Chad. Oh, Chad.
Not good?
That's not your career, buddy. This is your career. Yeah, you don't got it.
That is fucking bullshit. I nailed that.
You felt like you landed the dismount?
I felt like I had a vision. I felt like I could connect this to something that everyone could understand. People like that in podcasts. Like, oh my God, we're all talking about the same thing. John King, like the magic wall. I think I nailed it.
I mean, if people want to relate, that was pretty good.
If my mic wasn't connected to a metal arm right now, I'd drop it.
From my viewpoint of this game, how do you not play the Panthers? It's a public play of the week. Everyone's going to come in on the Panthers. Buccaneers just had the worst game of the year. The Panthers almost beat the Chiefs. Teddy Bridgewater as a dog, we talked about, all he does is cover. I will be on the Buccaneers. I don't have a choice. I have to take them here. I think people are forgetting how great of a team this Buccaneers are. Yeah, they've had 2 bad weeks in a row. I don't know. I just love the Buccaneers in this position where the Panthers just lost McCaffrey. They've played the Saints really tough. They played the Chiefs really tough. And the number will keep coming down that eventually we're going to get really good value on the Buccaneers. So in the competition, if this is at 4, I feel comfortable enough taking the Bucs -4. I got this at 5. So to me, it's a good number.
All right. I don't disagree with you. One thing you said, how can you not be on the Panthers? And then you went to the Bucs. You mean like you're going to be on the Bucs. I agree with you here. It is the perfect spot to play the Bucs. You're getting like,
yeah, it feels like a trap with the Panthers.
Yeah, it's a buy low. The only thing that worries me about the Bucs is like their defense has not been the same since
Vitae.
What is that how you say his name?
I think it's maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, you're right. You're probably right.
But like I don't know how to say it. But since he was injured, that defense hasn't been the same. But I agree with you. The Bucs are the right side here.
All right, let's put it in for now.
It's in. I wrote it down. We're done. That's it.
Man.
Texans at the Browns. I believe the Browns had a bye this past week. They are 3.5-point favorites over the Texans. This Texans team is just bad. They're just really bad.
Yeah, don't care if we're on the public side. The Texans can't stop the run. The Browns love to run the ball. Happy to take the Browns after a bye week. It's sitting at -3 now. So it's kind of rough because we lost that value of the -2.5, and the Browns have let us down multiple times on these extra points missed and stupid things where they just hit the 3. They don't cover these back doors, but I like the Browns this week. I'm cool taking the -3.
Well, right now I'm seeing 3.5 at a bunch of places. So I'm seeing
not doing it. I refuse
has them at 3.5. So I
refuse
say
to take the hook with them again.
We'll not take that. We will not be like baited by this hook. So
nope.
Come on, baited by this hook?
You're just trying to drop puns now? Oh my God, what is happening?
I did it right there, like on the fly.
Dude, Chad is running the high of highs right now. Look at you.
I know.
So happy.
Feeling my oats. All right, so we're gonna keep the Browns on the list. If it goes to 3.5, they're off. At 3, we'll consider them.
Yeah.